So we're working on a 2004 Subaru Outback base model. We're doing the cabin air filter. So we're down in the passenger side floor area, and you can see we're already apart. So I'm going to do this kind of in reverse order. So what we're doing right now is I'm about to pull the filters, and you'll see how that all comes apart starting from the beginning when I put it back together. So what we're doing is we're coming down here, and your first filter, this little one right here, just kind of slide it on out, and the big one will drop down, and out they come. Now we're going to see what we're looking at. This is the, oh, there's a spider in there. Die. So I might find some bugs in there. It's been a while since I changed it. I've never changed it on this vehicle. I've only owned it for about 16,000 miles. So this is what we're coming from. You can see the really dirty side is the outside. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. And this is what we're going to. Our nice clean white filters. So we're going to look up in here, and if you can see that, there's a bunch of gunk in there. So I'm going to get some of that out. I'm going to be cleaning the car later today too. Try and get a bunch of that stuff up out of there. We don't want to leave that stuff in there. Well, at least as much as we can. We want to be careful not to, since it's your heater core right there, we want to be careful not to scratch up the blades and mush them up. So, it should be easier with an air can. Air can up in there, spray all this out. So, I'm not going for super clean, just a little bit better than before. One of the main reasons you want to change this is suggested by Subaru is because if you're having problems with defog inside the car on the defog settings, it can be because your filter is really bad, really dirty, causes it to not defog so well. So I was having that issue, and I thought I would check it out. Found that my filter was pretty bad. So we're going to take our filter. I just have a regular old STP. You can see there's a nice up air on it, and if you remember, the big filter goes on top. So we slide it in on the bottom. Just get it on in there. Go in. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it up. We're going to push it up to the top. We're going to grab our other little filter. It has a nice little up arrow on it too. It's got a little handle so we can hold it easier. We're just going to slide that one in under our other filter while we're holding it up. Should go in pretty easily. There we go. And there we go. Little filters back in. A little on the bottom with this nice little handle. A big one on top. And then there's the nice little cover plate right here. And this just slides back on. And you can see it's got the nice little hooks to hold it in place. Right here. Right here. Hold it in place. And what holds the actual cover in place is these 4 little clips. Now, don't be concerned if they come off. They're meant to just come off. They're not meant to hinge out like other clips. So we just take them, and if you took it apart first, you'll see where they came from. They just come from these little clipping locations just to hold it together. We just put all 4 of those back on here. And 2 of them go on the bottom, 2 of them go over those little holding clips I was mentioning. And there you go, back together. There's this nice little temperature plug right here. Plug that on in. And it's all back together. And so from here, all we do is the glove box. Glove box goes back on first. Before we actually insert the glove box, so we got our little glove box light plug. We're just going to set the glove box down here. We're going to take our little plug right here. We're going to plug it into our little white plug over here. Set that down. Just clip them together. And then we're going to take the glove box itself. We're just going to seat it back up in its position. It should go in fairly easily. I'll make sure that clip is out of the way before we try and put it up in there. Fairly easy install. And now it's not going to hold itself. It doesn't have any clips. So from uninstall, you'll have taken out the big golden screws. These ones. We're going to put those back in first, and they go all the way in the back on the very top. And there's nothing covering them, so when you're starting to take this apart, you'll see them right away. You can take them out first or last. I took them out last, so the glove box wouldn't just fall down on the little screws. One is enough to hold it. And we just let go, grab our other one, hold our glove box up for a sec, and get our other one in. And just get our other one back in. There we go. And now the glove box is reseated. Now you can see it's just hanging down here though. The only reason it's doing that is because these little clips on the side that actually hold it up go inside these clips right here. So when you're taking it apart, it's actually up, you got to squeeze the side of the box, each side of the box to get to come out of those, and then it'll swing down like this. So I'm not going to do the rest of the video to show where everything goes. It's pretty straightforward. Screw, 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 screw. Now you can see I'm missing this piece over here. So what you do is you take out all the screws you can see first, then you take out this piece, which is just this little trim piece. There'll be one more screw hiding behind it, or this one hiding behind it. And then take that out, take out the glove box, and you're to the filter. That's it.